All right, cool. I'm live. All right, so what's shaking, everybody? Punisher Comics here. So as the title for this video says, this is a super haul of awesomeness. How awesome? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 different packages to go through. So, yeah, should be interesting. So, let's see here. I got one here that I already cut open. Oops. Don't want anyone seeing my address there. All right, so since I cut this open already, don't worry. I cut it open, but I didn't look inside yet. Throw that there. I know. I should have gone the extra mile and really cut everything open and whatnot. Sorry. There we go. Okay, come on. Stupid bubble wrap. There we go. So, keep that. The first book we have here is The Invincible Iron Man, issue number 10. This is the first appearance of Rescue, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And I guess it's nice to get the modern stuff out of the way first, right? All right, so we got that. I just want to check the chat here. We got Comic Fan in here. And no one else. Oh, well. Hey, at least I got one viewer. All right, let's move on to the next package. Just want to get this out of the way somewhere. Ah, there we go. Okay, next. Open this up here. Tear into this thing. There we go. Ow. Got a little ahead of myself. All right. What we got here? Seems a little flimsy. Anyway, whatever. It's not like I was getting this off of eBay and gonna make a big deal about it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, how silly of me. All these packages here, except for a couple things, were all one on Facebook through a Canadian comic book auction page, which is pretty cool because when I buy off there, I don't have to worry about like outrageous shipping prices and everything. Oh, this is not cool. I hope there's nothing of super importance in here. They're kind of bent. Oh well, let's see. Okay. I'll be honest, some of these packages, I even forget what's in some of them because they've actually been sitting in the bedroom for so long. Come on. Cooperate. Okay. Alrighty, so the first, get this backing board off. I'm glad I only have one viewer right now. Okay, so I'll put these under a book later and flatten them out. So the first book we have, although not in the best condition, but I didn't really care because I wanted this for my run, is Where Monsters Dwell, issue number 30. And as you can see up in the corner there's chipping away and a lot of wear and tear on the top. This book has some miles on it, but again, that's okay because I'm trying to complete this run, so that's cool just the same. Put that there. Next, actually, I think the rest of this package is, yeah, well, except for this one. Okay, so I'll show this first. Next, from DC, we have Secrets of Haunted House, issue number 1. That's pretty cool. Again, not in super fantastic shape or anything, but I love the DC horror stuff. So when I saw this on that auction page, and I was like, oh, cool. And I think I paid like, is it $3 for this book or $5? I don't know. Anyway, it's a number 1. It's cool. I'm happy with it. And then continuing with the horror stuff, we have the House of Secrets, issue number 153. Very cool. As well as issue 147. And 125. I've always liked this cover because of the giant cat on there. That's really cool. So, yeah. So we got myself some more DC horror of the 70s. That's pretty cool. Okay, put that down there. Let's get to the next one. I'm gonna save this one for last because this is pretty thick. So can't wait to see what's in there. All right, let's see what's in this bag. Oh, got a good stack here. So Feist is actually a book that I did a review of back when my channel was actually still Punisher 88. But when I reviewed it, I did mention in the next big haul I was going to do, I was going to show it off again anyway. So I guess I'll start with that first. This is Action Comics issue 393 with Superman and who's this character again? I forget. Anyway, he's the son of this guy right here. He's a escape artist and everything. So, okay, so we got the Superman out of the way. Now, just before I continue, I see we got 2 viewers now. So, whoever's watching, feel free to comment in the chat. see what's going on. So, still seeing just comic fan. Oh well, it's all good. All right, continuing on. Next, we have Secret Origins, issue number 46. When I tell you guys why I'm happy to have this book, you guys are probably going to be going, really? This is the first appearance of Arm Fall Off Boy. And for those of you who watch my lame comic book character series, you would know a while back I covered that character, and well, I have his first appearance now. And for some reason, every time I've looked for this book, it was never available. I don't know why, but I'm happy to have it now. I got to put it with the rest of my run, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Next, okay, I was a little wrong about the whole getting the modern stuff out of the way first. Here we have Black Panther issue number 11. It's another one of those Joe Gisco variants. Yes, I know. Ooh, variants. But I did say if I came across any of these, I would pick them up. So that's another one for the collection. I think I have in another bag here. I think I have one or two more. So anyway, next, this is a 6-part mini series from DC, and I saw it and I was like, this just looks wacky and fun, and I like wacky and fun comics. And the really cool thing about these, a lot of the covers are actually cover swiped, and if anyone out there can elaborate on this little mini series, I'd love to hear about it. But I don't think they're in order here. No. Anyway, this is called Fanboy. Anyway, this is issue number 4 of 6, and this is really cool because it's actually a Joe Kubert cover. You can see Sergeant Rock on there and everything. So that's pretty cool. Now the next issue is basically what really caught my eye. Issue number 5 is a cover swipe of Batman number 1, and after watching that amazing documentary a little while back of Batman and Bill, every time I see that now, I cringe a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to actually be posting my review of that documentary, if not later today, maybe Monday or Tuesday, or maybe over the weekend. Who knows? And yeah, for those of you out there who still haven't watched it, go watch it. Anyway, so we got issue number 5, and I have issue number 6 here, which is really cool because it has Wonder Woman on it, and as you can see, wait, wrong way, it's a Brian Bowling cover. How cool is that? So yeah, when I first came across these 3 issues, I was like, I really want to find the others to try and complete the whole mini series. And somewhere in here, in these other packages, I do have the other ones. So anyway, next we got some old school detective comics here. I really love this cover. This is Detective Comics issue 368. Nice 12 center there, and excuse me, it's just really cool seeing Batman towering over Gotham. That's cool. All right, well, time to take a little pit stop and check on the chat. Still nothing. Okay, don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. Anyway, alrighty. Next, we got some more Where Monsters Dwell. This is issue number 14. We got looks like a guy with a a heroin syringe fighting off the green thing. Again, this is why I love these monster books. Now I know these are actually reprints from the original old school, pre superhero, like Tales of Suspense and all that stuff, But again, I know I'm probably never going to own any of those, although I'd like to. But anyway, and so that's why a while back when I came across this series, I was like, they're affordable and they're still super awesome. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. So anyway, so yeah, Where Monsters Dwell issue number 14. Next we have Where Monsters Dwell issue number 38. And what's cool about this is the final issue in this series. So I have the final issue and I have the very first issue. So now it's just a matter of filling in the gaps. And I think out of this whole series, the book that's probably going to cost me the most, even though it's a reprint, is probably issue number 6, because it's a reprint of the first appearance of Groot. So that's probably going to be the one that cost me the most out of this run. But everyone else, I've seen, $6. I've seen a couple go for around 10, 15. But when I do see them going for that price, I hold off a bit. And I'm actually really lucky because when I decide to go back and get them, let's say if I have a bit of extra scratch in my pocket, usually the shop is doing like a special, a sale or something, so I'll get a percentage off on them. So it works out in my favor to wait a little bit. Anyway, and then the final book in this bag is Green Lantern, issue number 54. Now, the significance of this book, and probably a lot of the DC viewers out there will probably right away go, oh, yeah, that's the issue with ... This is the famous issue where Green Lantern's girlfriend gets stuffed into the fridge. And actually, I will open this sucker up and show you that panel. Here. Oh, shoot! I like the back cover here. It's an advertisement for Batman Nightfall, the novel. I have that book. Anyway, so let's see the famous panel that had critics and people talking for ages. Some still to this very day are talking about it. Now, here we go. There it is, folks. There's the comic panel that had everyone in an uproar for a very, very long time. Now, when I say had everyone in an uproar, I'm not saying in a way to sound like I'm making fun of everyone. No, I mean, that legit had everyone going crazy when they did that. So for a while, I've actually wanted to find this book, and well, lucky for me, there was a sale going on at one of the shops here in town, and it says $4, but I didn't pay $4 for it. So, and now I realize I got to correct myself again. Not all these packages are from Facebook. A couple of them are. The ones you're going to see me pulling out of bags, those are actually from shops here in town. Anyway, just happy to clear that little mishap up. Comic fan and go. I am going. All right. So let's see. Package. So you know what? I'm going to get the bags out of the way first, and then I'll get the packages. Sounds reasonable, right? We got another nice little stack here. So first, I know everyone and their aunt and uncle probably saw this book already, but since it's in here, I'll show it off anyway. I got my Wonder Woman Day #1 book in here. Now I can put it with my Batman one. So I'm guessing this stack was from Wonder Woman Day. Oh well. There. All right, first, some more Where Monsters Dwell. I'm really chipping away at this series. I love it. So here we have issue number 18, and this is great because I love all that red in the background. Ah, it's so nice. The Mask of Morgum. Oh, man. Love this stuff. Oh. You know, Everyone is going mental over variants and that, and they're all like, "Oh, hey, that variant's really nice. Oh, that one's really nice." Dude, I would take this shit over variants any day. Yes, I will admit, I don't want to sound hypocritical. I will admit there are variants where even I go, "Oh, wow, those are really nice." Like those Joe Jusco variants. But compared to some people, oh my God, like this, I'd take this over a variant any day. Oh my God, they're so nice. I like that their little confrontation here. Earthman, you will take me back to your planet so that I can destroy it. Classic. All right, next we have an issue of Superman. So if Undisputed Frost ends up watching this, he'll probably go, sod Superman. This is Superman issue 303, and I believe there's a first appearance in this book. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just saw this cover, and I don't know. I like this character, Thunder. He just looks really cool, really brute, big brutish villain. So Lightning, on the other hand, eh. Anyway, next got some Batman. This is Batman issue number 315, and it's pretty cool because the cover we see Batman fighting one of the OG lame supervillains. He's going toe to toe in the sky with Kite Man. Look at that. And Batman even has his own bat kite and everything. Oh my God, I could just imagine what this story is like. Danger on the wing. Oh, that's great. See, who needs seriousness 24/7 in comics, eh? I mean, it's fun to just laugh sometimes at this stuff. Oh, man. Ah, here we go. So here's issue 1 of 6 of a Fanboy. Very cool. And what's neat about this is it's Sergio Aragonés and Jerry Ordway who did this cover. And you guys know I love Jerry Ordway. Oh my God, his whatchamacallit, their All-Star Squadron stuff. Oh, I mean, I know he had a super popular run on Superman, hence Superman on this cover. But his All-Star Squadron stuff, oh, is so good. In particular, I love the way he draws Dr. Fate. I really love how he draws Alan Scott, because Alan Scott is one of my, or if not my, favorite Green Lantern. And of course, he is the original Green Lantern. He has such a cool look to him. I mean, yeah, Hal Jordan's cool and everything, but you look at Alan Scott, he has the cape, but he has a high collar, almost like a Dracula look, but it fits, and he has the cool, 50s style hair and everything. It's just really cool. Anyway, here we got Fanboy issue number 2, and we got Green Lantern there on the cover. And then we have issue number 3 of Fanboy with the JLA. So I have all 6 issues of Fanboy. I really can't wait to read those. Next, I got an issue of Commandy here, so can't have a haul without some Kirby goodness, right? And this is an issue of Commandy I've been wanting for a long time. In particular, I've wanted this issue ever since I saw it in one of Howler Mouse's videos. He was talking about it. And we all know Howler Mouse is like an uber Commandy fan, on top of being a Jack Kirby fan. And for the longest time, I saw this at my shop, but I never picked it up because of this $20 price tag on it. Well, when I walked into the shop the day I got this, which was Wonder Woman Day, but it was also the shop owner's birthday, and he has this thing where whatever age he turns, the majority of the stuff in the shop is that percentage. So he was turning 54, so this was 54% off. I had to jump at it. So this is Commandy issue number 29. And yeah, man, I've always wanted this issue because of the way, you know, we see them fighting over Superman's costume and everything. And well, I'm happy. I can add this to my collection now. I really can't read that. Might have to do a review of that down the line. All right, next, got me some more old school 12 center DC stuff. I love World's Finest. So here we have World's Finest. What the hell issue is this? Well, the price tag's covering the issue number, but anyway, it's really cool because we got Superman here, bearded Superman or caveman Superman, whatever the hell you want to call him, and he's trying to stop this train. And I love comic book covers with trains on them. It's been a thing of mine. I mean, just trains in general. I love trains, and it's been a family thing for years. So when I see a comic book cover with a train on it, I get all giddy when I see it. And again, 54% off. So this book was like peanuts. Had to get it. Let's take a break here. Let's see what's going on in YouTube. Comic fans, sorry, time to go. That's okay, man. Glad you were able to stop by and watch for a bit. Hope the oil change went well on the car. All right, so the final book in this little stack is actually a Dell 15 center, which is pretty cool. This is Dracula issue number 6, and somewhere down the line, I'm actually gonna feature this guy in one of my lame comic book character videos. So be prepared to be seeing this book again sometime in the future. All right, so we got those out of the way. Oh, I got one more little bag here, so might as well get that out of the way too. All right, what do we have here? These are okay. So we got some old school Brave and the Bold. Well, I don't think it's really old school. Well, yeah, kind of. Here we got Brave and the Bold issue number 99. It's always cool to get double-digit Brave and the Bold stuff. This is Batman and the Flash. Very cool. And I think this is a Neil Adams cover. I believe so, because I think Neil Adams' first work on Brave and the Bold was like issue like 78, I think, or 79 or something. Again, don't hold me to that. I could be extremely wrong, but yeah, I think this is a Neil Adams cover. Neil Adams is going to be at Montreal Comic Con this weekend. Like, I'm going to get him to sign one of these. I'm going to have to fork out $30 frickin' just for him to scribble on it. Screw that. All right. Next, we have Brave and the Bold, issue 110. This is pretty cool. This is Batman and Wildcat. And I believe this is a Jim Aparo cover. Yeah. I love Jim Aparo's Batman. Oh, my God. But look at Wildcat on there. He's on his Wildcat cycle or whatever the heck they're calling it. I don't know. That's cool, man. I love it. Oh, my God. So cool. So cool. And then the final book is actually Doom Patrol. This is Doom Patrol issue number 122. And I got it because of this guy right here. Now, he's called the AVM Menace, but it's a super, super long name he has. What the hell is his name? I forget. But he's going to be in another one of my lame character videos too, somewhere down the line. But I just thought it was neat to get an issue with him on the cover. All right, so the bags are out of the way. The first couple packages are done. Now we got 3 more. But first, I need a swig of water. How we doing here? Well, still quiet in the chat. That's okay. Oh, by the way, if you guys hear a buzzing in the background, that's not my laptop. It's actually, I got a fan up here because it's been really hot the last couple of days. So I have to have the fan on or else I'm just going to be sweating bullets. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I'll get this package out of the way first. Knife. Hey, come on. Cooperate. I know I should cut away from myself. I know. I already poked myself in the hand once opening a package today. I don't need to poke myself in other places, right? Okay. What do we have? Ooh, we wrapped it up. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not going to be able to keep this because, well, there's writing on it, but that's okay. So what do we got in the envelope? Screw it. Careful. I get too excited sometimes. We have, yes. We got 2 books in here. So first we have World War Hulks, but it's part of Hulk Volume 2. This is Hulk issue number 23. Who is the Red Hulk? That's pretty cool. And then this book I was really happy to get because I've actually never seen this book before. And I'll admit, I'm an Iron Man fan. And when I saw this on the little auction that was going on Facebook, I was like, you know, I'm gonna put a bid on that. It was a $1. It was for $1, and I won it. And I was like, that looks cool. This is the Iron Manual, issue number 1. And I don't know, I saw this and I was like, that is so cool. The Ultimate Operations Handbook of the Golden Avengers Armor. That sounds pretty neat, right? So, yeah, I was happy. I won it for $1, and yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to thumb through this after. Really cool. Of course, I'm going to thumb through it while I'm putting everything in there. New bagging boards and Mylars and whatnot. And looks like I got quite a few books here to do, so I'm going to be pretty occupied for a little while after I do this video, which is okay because I love bagging and boarding. And that's not being sarcastic. No, I really do love bagging and boarding. It's kind of relaxing, I find. You know, I'll get all my supplies out, start doing it, put some tunes on, and I could do it for hours. And it's like I shut everything off and I go to my own little world. Love it. Okay, so yeah, that's garbage. Now I want to open this package next, just because I'm curious about it. Because well, when the ever so cautious mailman brought it, they kind of stuffed it in the mailbox, and Well, as you can see, it kind of got very ripped here. So I really hope nothing's damaged inside. Don't you just hate that? When they don't take care of your shit. I mean, I don't mean the sender either. I mean, he probably sent it no problem, but that mailman, I swear to God. Oh, alright. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. There's no address there. I don't know why I'm sounding so paranoid. Some of you guys may see my address. I might get an ROK. Huh? Just joking. Okay, well, they appear to be in okay shape. Well, the wedge between just the two bagging boards. I mean, I'm not gonna really get, all huffy about it, just because a lot of the books that I did bid on and everything are not like, keys or whatnot. A lot of them are filler books and everything. But this, upon further inspection, they're all loose in just one bag, I think. Oh well. There are far worse things, or there are other things out there to, waste my breath on and get angry about. I don't think just because a couple comics aren't, in their own bagging boards, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world or anything. So, toss that out. Oh, it's this. It's just get the damn tape off. Okay. Don't want you guys seeing them yet. It's got to be a surprise. Okay, so we have, in my opinion, what I think is probably one of the best, or not best, but one of the cooler modern day Spider-Man stories. So let me just get these. Are these in order? There we go. So I have all 5 issues now, which is really cool. Of what's his name? Is it J. Michael Straczynski? Yeah, the Spider-Man Back in Black. I love this story, especially when Spidey confronts Kingpin and he like kicks the shit out of him. like Spidey does not hold back. And the first time I read that, I was thumbing through this story in a hardcover trade paperback. No, not trade hardcover. Trade paperback is a paperback. Get it together. No, I was thumbing through this story in a hardcover, and yeah, I got to that specific scene where Spidey and Kingpin, they come face to face and they're talking and everything, and then Spidey just unleashes these fists of fury on old Wilson Fisk, and I was just looking at that. I'm like, yeah, go Spidey, kick his ass, So for a while, I really wanted to hunt this story down, and I was actually thinking of getting the trade of it. And then one time, I found one of the issues in a dollar bin, and I was scouring through them, and it was only that one issue. And then I was looking through the regular bins, and the shop wanted, $4 or $5 a piece for the rest of them. And I was like, nah, I'm sure somewhere down the line I could probably find these again. And sure enough, in this auction, it was all 5 issues. It was a bundle deal, and I think he asked like $10 for them. So I put a bid, and surprisingly, no one bid on it. So I got them all. I got issue 539. I got another Spidey book here. I bid on this because I've always loved this cover. This is issue 617. I always loved that with Rhino just busting through. That's awesome. Anyway, so yeah, so we got 539, 540, 541, 542, and 543. This is the one that I found in the dollar bin. Not this particular one, but on another occasion. So, yeah, that is pretty cool. I'm happy with those. Those are going to go in some bagging boards after. That's a big pile of books. I love it. I love it. All right, now we're going to open up the big package, which is actually wrapped in tape and a garbage bag. Oh, but first, let's see how YouTube's going here. Okay, so every time we go, ooh, books. Still waiting for a superhero to literally kick the shit out of a villain. Still waiting for a superhero to literally kick the shit out of a villain. That Spider-Man series. Spidey kicks the shit out of a villain in that series. Yeah, garbage bag. It's really well taped and everything, but it's garbage bag. But you can feel inside there's cardboard and everything. So okay, let's open this sucker up. Well, actually, I got to go back to the actual Hangouts thing, because when I watch it actually on YouTube, because I'm checking the chat, I see myself and I see the delay, and it just bugs the hell out of me. All right, there we go. Real time. Okay, let's cut this sucker open. Yep, it's a garbage bag, all right. Okay. Careful, careful. Cut yourself. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that. That there. Yep. Okay. That's so good. Oh yeah. There's a whole nice stack in there. Can't wait. But yeah. Turn that inside out so you don't see the address. Do you see what I mean? It's a garbage bag. Oh, people these days getting so creative. Yeah, that was sarcasm. Okay, cut that there. Cut that there. Hey, come on. I know you're not uncuttable tape. Shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry for the awkward pause. I'm just reading the inside of this piece of cardboard. I'm assuming the guy I got these from probably does like what I do, likes to keep a lot of his cardboard. So there's a note in here from probably obviously a previous buyer or whatever. And I'm reading it, it says, "Hi James." I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not James. Anyway, so that's that. Hey, it's like a DeLorean. I know. Get with it. Get with it. I know. Okay. Okay. This is tape. Alrighty. I think he sent me some extra stuff. Look at yourself. Okay. He did send me some extra stuff. Hmm. Well, what do you know? Okay. Well, for the final package of this super Hall of Awesomeness, we start off with some DC stuff. Now, I've never read any of these. I've seen them pop up in dollar bins before, but I've never actually picked any of them up. So either any of you guys watching or after I upload this, and anyone else who watches it on the rewind, feel free to drop a comment on these. This is Superman, the 10-cent adventure. Now again, I've seen this particular one, and I think there's a couple other ones. And again, I've never read this, so I'd like to know if any of you have, and is it a decent little read? Is it shit? You know? So anyway, but yeah, this was a freebie. That's cool. Now we got some cool stuff here. Let me just see something here. Yeah, extra stuff is always good. All right. So Feist. Oh, this definitely has to go to Mylar. First, we have Captain America, issue number 129. Very cool. We have the Vengeance of the Red Skull. Oh, I love it. Action lovers, this one's for you. So cool. I always love some old 15-cent cap. Can't go wrong with that. So that's cool. I think this was a freebie because I don't remember bidding on this book. Oh well. If it was, cool. All right, next we got some old Shellhead. As I said, I am an Iron Man fan. So we have Iron Man issue number 104. Iron Man looking very, very menacing on this cover. And I believe that's Madame Mask, I think. I actually have this story in one of my Marvel Essentials. I just read this not too long ago. I believe this is where Madame Mask gets captured on this like secret island, and the one who captures her is this like Minotaur kind of being. It's kind of weird, but at the same time, kind of cool. So, but I don't know. I just thought it was cool. That's from '77, so they could get away with a story like that. Oh, what's this? Phone's going off the hook. Oh, why? Thank you, Frost, for retweeting that my live stream is going live on YouTube. All right, next we have the Invincible Iron Man issue number 105, facing off against a character that I was never crazy about, which is why I did a Lane character video on him. Now, apparently, his miniseries from the 80s is pretty good. Again, I've never read it, so I can't actually say if the miniseries redeems him. But here we have Iron Man about to square off with Jack of Hearts. Never liked that costume. Ugh. those high shoulder pads and just, never liked it. Never liked it. Anyway, but still cool. Some early triple digit Iron Man. Can't go wrong with that. Next, we got some old DC. This is DC 12 center stuff. This is Superman issue 1. Oh man, there's a crease right over the issue number. 185. That's pretty cool. Again, it's weathered and has some mileage on it, but still looks cool. The Two Ghosts of Superman. I'll give this a read later. And I could tell this is probably from around 67, 68, because it has the checkerboard along the top. And I believe the reason why they used to do that on the DC books was because at the time, I don't know if it was the Le Mans race or something to do with Daytona, or just at the time racing, auto racing, what was really like, I mean, prior to the year this came out, auto racing was a pretty big deal. But for some reason around this era, auto racing was like mental. So it was kind of like a catch for the comic fans. So they put the checkerboard along the top. Now that, I believe, is a loose interpretation of the reason why that's on there. The full-on detail, I'm not sure, but that's what Google's for, right? Or seek out some of the more highly knowledged comic book YouTubers, Howler Mouse, Captain Strange-Life, and a slew of others. Not trying to single anyone out just by saying those two, but because I know there's a lot out there who are very, very well knowledge and very immersed in this kind of stuff. So anyway, next we got some more Marvel 2-in-1. I'm trying to tackle this series as well here and there, just like with my Marvel team up. So here we got Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 60, which is with the Thing and the Impossible Man. Oh, I always laugh when I see that character. Dr. Doom looks cool on that cover, huh? Sorry for the glare. Does he look cool? All menacing and charging after the Thing. That's cool. Next, we got Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 42. This is the Thing and Captain America. Now, this is pretty cool because it's chaos in the cosmic cube. Very, very neat. So I look forward to thumbing through this. What is the sinister... Let's try that again. What is the sinister secret of Project Pegasus? Project Pegasus. Isn't that like where Marvel kept all the supernatural stuff? I think so. Anyway, that's pretty cool. And then we have Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 17. And this is the Thing and old Webhead himself, Spider-Man, taking on Basilisk. That's pretty cool. And then the final book of this haul is a pretty, not big as in not a key or anything, but it's a book that goes along with a big chunk of books that I'm trying to hunt down. We have Giant Size Thor issue number 1, and as you guys know, I'm trying to hunt down as many or possibly even all the giant size books. I know. Giant Size X-Men number 1. That's why I know, comic fan, I know you kind of shun at this because I remember watching one of the old Four Awesome Guys, or was it AAC already? I forget, but I remember watching an episode where you guys were talking about, top 10 lists for the year and everything. And I remember you were saying that if someone's going to, go after a specific book on a top 10 list, don't bother changing it later on. Keep going for it. Well, unfortunately, I did have to change up the giant size X-Men on my top 10 list this year. I did swap it for Iron Man #1, and I'm going to be getting an Iron Man #1. So that's like the #1 book on my top 10 list. So I'm really happy about it. So even though I had to change giant size X-Men, there was still an upside. I'm still getting my #1 book on my list this year. It's going to take me some time to pay it off, but I'm still getting it. So anyway, so with all that being said, and a huge pile of wrapping and envelopes and cardboard on the floor, and a huge stack of comics next to me, I think it is time to bring this live stream to a close. So to comic fan and four-way flashers who joined the party a little late, but that's okay. I'm glad you stopped by. And to anyone else who watches this later on the rewind, I appreciate it. And that's that. So, as I said, if not later today, possibly this weekend or maybe sometime early next week, I will be posting my my review of the awesome documentary Batman and Bill. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. All right, guys. So again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. All right, Punisher Comics, and I am out. I should have did this with this Hangout screen in front of me. Let's try that again. I'm Punisher Comics, and I am out.